So the question is find missing number. In this question we have given an integer n. For example, like n is if n is equal to 3. So there are 0 comma n both inclusive numbers in an array. Like for example 0 to 3 numbers. So and there is an 3 length n length array in which there are 0 comma n inclusive numbers in which any one number is not present. For example, like if n is equal to 3, then in the nums array, the length of nums array will be 3 and the range of numbers will be 0 comma 3. So it means there are 4 numbers in total 0, 1, 2 and 3, but the length of the nums array is only 3. So there is one number that is not present in the nums array. So we have to find out that missing number that is not present in the nums array. So there are various approaches using which we can solve the question. First approach that is very basic that comes in our mind is like we can use a vector or hash map or hash set in which we can mark if whether the number is present or not. Like while iterating in the nums array, if the number like if 0 is present, so we can mark in the hash map that 0 is present, and then after marking all the numbers we can check which number is not present in the nums array. Then we can return that number. So in this the time complexity is on, but the space complexity is also on. Second approach is we can first sort the nums array. After sorting the nums array, we can make use of binary search, because here is a search space in which we have to find out the answer, because 0 comma n में से कोई any number is absent, missing. So we have given a search space and the array is also sorted. So we can also use binary search in this, like making the start at 0 and end at n, and then checking if like the condition finding the mid, and if the mid value like we can make use of the index of the arrays. Like if the element 0 is present at the 0th index, it means it is present. If at any index, like for example at index 2, the element 3 is present, it means the element 2 is not present. Then we have to make the end update, else we have to update the start index. So yeah, this is the basic approach. The next approach we can use is like by taking the total sum. Like we have given n integer, so we can make the use of n and first find the sum of n natural numbers using the formula n plus 1 by 2, and then subtracting that sum from the total sum of the nums array. So the total sum of natural numbers minus the total sum of nums array will be that number that is missing in the nums array. So here the third approach. And the fourth approach is using bit manipulation. Using bit manipulation, what we can use in using XOR. If we XOR two same numbers, it will give us 0. Like for example 3 XOR 3 is equal to 0. 2 XOR 2 is equal to 0. And if we XOR any number with 0, will give that number only. For example 0 XOR 2 is equal to 2. So we can make use of this knowledge in our question and use this knowledge to solve this question using bit manipulation. So first we'll use, first n is given, so first we'll make an answer, and in that answer first we'll XOR all the n natural numbers from 0 to n, and then we'll XOR that answer one by one with the nums array elements, and at the end what we are left with the answer in the integer, we'll return that element, because that is the only remaining missing element that is not present in the nums array. So yeah, all these approaches are like things. The last two approaches are taking O(n) time and O(1) space, so these are best. Yeah. So this is the question.